Yeah, well, turns out, this is my period today. I've just been, like, fucking sobbing crying, and I am endlessly fucking enraged and frustrated and, like, always at constant war with myself because part of my brain is, like, trauma response. We have to constantly maintain composure. You can cry, but you can never, ever express the fact that you're angry or be angry at people. And then another part of me is in a constant state of, I want to crash the fuck out and actually hurt people. And I'm just like, the planet's literally on fucking fire. This is an oligarchy led by a fucking, oh my god, led by the richest person in the fucking world. People are getting kidnapped in broad fucking daylight by secret military police. And then halfway, not even halfway, just across the fucking world, an entire group of people is just being slaughtered. And nobody cares. Nobody cares. And it's not that nobody cares, because people do care. It's just, I'm not around people that care. So, I'm just like, it's me and myself and the little people in the box. In my mirror box. That's all I got. That's all I got. So, I am going the fuck through it. And every part of my body just wants to scream. But I'm like, I can't. Because people will hear me. And that's part of the whole point. Is because the desire to be heard. But also because I'm so fucking frustrated all the fucking time. I'm so fucking tired of being one of the only people that I know that actually want to do something about it. But having no idea what to do. Like, I wanted to punch a wall. I haven't wanted to punch a wall in a long time. And so, I'm probably gonna sit here for a minute. Maybe two. Completely fine and composed. And okay. And then I'm gonna be crying again. Like, probably sobbing. I think the worst of it might be over. I'm just so isolated. And then the people that I'm not isolated with, I don't see that often. Partially my fault, but other partially is because I live in the middle of fucking woods. And I'm just like, I'm actually trying so fucking hard not to hurt myself because of how frustrated I am. And how much easier that it has always been for me to hurt myself opposed to, I've always wanted to break things. I've always wanted to fucking, like, I would throw non-breakable shit, break shit that didn't have any sort of importance to it, but that never had any cathartic feeling to it. Self-harm was the only way that I could express that, like, trying to, like, rip my fucking hair out or something, or just punching, hitting myself, hurting myself, some way, shape, or form, and I refuse to do that now, so I'm like, it's literally just the fact that I need to scream, but I cannot let myself do that, and that makes me feel so bad, because I'm like, I want to, and I need to, because I need to express my anger, because it just keeps coming out as this. The frustration is just endless tears. But my brain's like, you don't have to scream. You can just bully yourself. I was supposed to go to fucking therapy today, and I totally forgot. Like, I don't know where my head's been the past 3 days, because it sure as hell has not been in my body. I have therapy every Monday. I literally just fucking forgot. It was on my calendar, too. That made me so frustrated because I wanted to go. I don't know. Feeling like I'm a little bit in a constant state of frustration simply because I do not express my anger. I do not express how angry I am. Talking about how angry you are sometimes doesn't do the trick at relieving the fucking anger. Not just talking out loud about it, not just talking to myself about it. It's literally because I'm worrying about other people. That's the fucking thing. Because I'm like, the only thing that stops me from like screaming into my pillow or something is like, what if somebody just hears me screaming bloody murder and they get concerned and blah 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 blah. Nobody's gonna actually call the fucking cops. I do not live that close to people. And if they do, whoops. Not even my bad. I would say my bad, but I don't care. That's the thing. Because I don't have access to a fucking soundproofed room to go and scream in. I don't have the money to go to a fucking rage room and break shit. All I have is my space and my music. And sometimes that's all I got to work with. Because, like, even right now, I'm like, I just want to fucking punch the shit out of everything, but I'm like, that's not going to do anything. In fact, that's only going to make it worse because I'll punch the bed and be dissatisfied. And then I'll punch something harder and hurt myself and then be even more angry. Either way, it's just going to lead to more anger. And I'm not rocking with that. I really just need to scream. I really just need to scream. No, because now it's like the in between. Cause I'm not satiated. I'm not satisfied. But I am temporarily. My stamina bar is empty. My energy bar has ran out. I gotta give it a couple seconds to replenish. And when I'm worked up and going again, then I'm gonna fucking scream. But right now, I'm quite frankly really fucking exhausted, and I don't have it in me to give a good cathartic yell. But once it builds back up, and I'm like crying again and upset, then I'll do it. Oh. Pillow's here, now I don't have an excuse. Because I'm just so fucking frustrated. I think about everything that's happening in the fucking Copper Belt and how the river is red from the, like, millions, of gallons of toxic waste that China, I think, has dumped into it. And now, like, all the fish are dying, the water's not drinkable. It's, like, the only river for, like, that country. All because copper. that makes cell phones, and specifically that is fueling the AI race war. Somebody set off an EMP across the whole fucking planet. Nobody on this earth at the moment deserves fucking technology. Not right now. We need to knock that shit out. The ways that we are taking it back in time are not in any good ways. Me when I'm living in late stage capitalism. Folks, I have so much that I want to do. Yeah, zilch funds to do it, so gotta improvise. Should have been longer, but I think that's all we're getting right now. Alright, I think I'm gonna go cry off camera some more. And then lay in bed until I inevitably succumb to consuming media. This is my cat. Where is she? She's looking out the window. Adios.